my gosh, the animals are all coming out. Squirrel and birds all over the place right now. Thank you. I think that's my sign. You were built for this. You were built for this. You signed on for this. It's why you're here. I can only speak for me. I'm middle-aged, so I know my entire life I heard about the age of Aquarius, the big shift, the new world, blah, blah, blah. We're here. I don't know if you grew up hearing about it. I didn't think much of it. Certainly didn't think I was a part of it. But we are. We all are, and we all chose it. And I'm getting that's how you know you're strong enough for it, because you literally chose to be here for this. You were in one of the waves of the empaths, HSPs, crystal children, rainbow children, however you identify. You chose it. It is your mission. Most likely you can reflect back at some point, and probably even more recently, you've already exposed some stuff. You've already brought down some toxic energy. Personally, I'm exposing things every day. It's like non-stop narcissist crap. I just keep not even trying. I just keep exposing things. And I'm not even looking to do it, but it's happening daily. So we're here. We're in the ascension. This evolution of humanity from this lower density of like competition and duality and scarcity and pain and suffering, moving into the higher reality of acceptance and peace and safety and heart-centered unity, which, God, that sounds amazing right now. I wish we could just slip in it. But it isn't just about like politics. But I tend to use that because that is what everybody sees right now. We can't each see each other's personal lives, but we can see this. It's the destruction of the old matrix and the simultaneous creation of the new world, the fifth dimensional new earth. I know this is woo-woo, but we're past all that now. We have to be real. Really windy. But people like I don't care, like Trump and all his minions, those people are not the problem themselves. They're the living symbols of the system being destructed. We have to focus on the understanding and dismantling of this system, of the abuses of power, of the patriarchy, of how the world has been inverted upside down over millennia. Earth is not a prison planet. It's a place where souls choose to incarnate, to learn lessons, to experience things, and to fulfill whatever role you have here. Humanity collectively decided to move beyond the old experiences, and it's now in a period of unraveling all of that crap that's been going on for 26,000 years. Ascension isn't passive. It requires us all to pull our own threads, address our personal wounds and our trauma patterns and all the unconscious blah blah blah, all the beliefs we didn't even realize we had. Everybody has a role, and maybe your role is just what you're doing in your personal life, but what your role is coming to you. You don't have to look for it. It's coming. And like I keep saying, most of us are just doing it just by living your life, just by being who you are, by no longer being quiet and dimming your light. Just be who you are. You're built for this. Okay, guys, let me see what I can channel now. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, but there's something about somebody wanting to try Italian food at different places. Specifically Italian food. I don't know. Maybe for some other people it'll be different kinds of food, but there's something about wanting to try Italian food at different places. I don't know. Heavily getting Gemini energy, duality, Gemini, and looking at past connections and kind of seeing why things went how they went, or like why certain things were postponed, and kind of making peace with, oh, I learned this, or oh, we had to go through this, or we had to, I don't know, maybe separate for a while so we can go through our stuff. I keep telling everybody that was in separation in 2025. That was divine intervention, because both people had to go through things that they would not go through if, you know, they were all lovey-dovey every day. But this is like that, and making the peace with like, oh, we had to, okay, I can see this had to go this way. And, you know, if they're meant to return, then we'll just be stronger for it, right? It was just a delay. And the other person is also reflecting on that. It's actually really beautiful. It actually makes me want to tear up a little bit. It's actually really beautiful that both people are coming to the same place. If you are, specifically, again, I keep getting Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. But if you're somebody that had to be parted for most of 2025, like you're both thinking, you're both reflecting on things and seeing how it changed you, sparked your growth, whatever, and like realizing that if we come back together now, we're better for it. And both people are kind of feeling overwhelmed with this, like, determination to, like, we see this, we see why it had to happen, and now we're both determined to, like, write our next chapter together. It's making me emotional. Like, you've both reached your higher understanding of a lot of things, but particularly this relationship. Like a higher understanding of what this sparked in each person. There's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of growth here on both sides. But for you specifically, I think your intuition has gotten much, much deeper over the last few months. And I think you may even have like a premonition of things coming. And again, with the Italian food. Are you Italian? I don't know. But I don't know what it is. I keep seeing like pastas and Italian restaurants that I go to, but wanting to try new ones, or like, I don't know what that's about. Reconnecting, but also somebody new needing your support, or like maybe needing a place to stay or something. But you've had so much growth this last year. You're so open-hearted and you're so spiritual. And you're like giving people grace and making a difference. Again, just by being you, just by letting your light shine, you're making a difference. I don't know who that's for. I'm so sorry. We are getting oddly specific. Energy today is very weird. Because I'm like getting all these signs like Libra. Libra, oh man. Libra and Aries. I know who this is. How can I call you out? Your name starts with an A. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this other person, you're in separation, and this other person is really stressed and really in regret and realizing they pushed you away. And something has happened to make them realize that you're moving on and it's their fault. Something about obligations. They had obligations. And this might be for somebody else I just talked to too. Because there's something about a daughter. No, this is still for the person with an A, because I'm getting you guys confused probably. The other person I was thinking of this is not the direction her thing's going. They thought you would always be there. They thought you'd always be there. Thought there would always be time. I can come back, but you've done something that is making them see that they pushed you away and that you're moving on. And they're really stressed about it. They're really stressed about it. And heavily, it's like they used your energy. They used your energy. Things went well for them when they were in your presence, in your energy, whether they were next to you or not. They were still in your energy and things went well for them. And now you're pulling it back and things are going to shit. But they used your energy and they didn't give you much in return. And they're realizing they picked the wrong person. They picked the wrong person. So this would imply to me that you separated in some way and they went off with somebody else and they picked the wrong person. And should have prioritized you. There's drinking. There's drinking. There's some kind of substance, because it's like I'm trying to kill this feeling of knowing I did this to myself, and it's only making it worse. And I'm bubbly headed. There's some kind of element of using substances. But I think if you know who you are, we've talked about this before, that they were using things and it was creating more problems for them. Sorry, I'm very shaky because I don't know this energy is very like specific and fast. You're feeling the stress of it, but it's like you're ready to move on. Like, obviously I would have preferred this relationship, but I'm willing to go it alone and create my own life. But your lesson is like, you know that you have a lot to give, but you're never going to offer it again to someone who only causes you grief. You're never going to offer it again to somebody who doesn't balance the relationship, prioritize the relationship. That was the lesson. You're coming to a place where, like, I waited for you, you're taking too long, and I'm better than this. But you guys are saying that you weren't, on the surface you may have thought you were waiting, but you weren't. This was your divine intervention giving you space to heal, so you're not carrying this into your next chapter. There may be a vacation you go on where you meet somebody, and it had to happen after you healed. So they made it look like to you that you're waiting this out or you're whatever, but the real reason was so you wouldn't jump into a new connection. It was so you could give yourself the space to heal from this, so this new connection won't carry those burdens. Getting all these signs. I don't know if we're supposed to be focusing on like our signs for some reason. Getting all these signs. It was like Gemini and Libra, Aries, Virgo now, Scorpio also. I don't know what that's about. Maybe I have to start doing astrological. I don't know. And get this out before I lose it. So, Virgo. This is for about a Virgo, you or them, I don't know, but like somebody that's like, their mind is always coming to you. They anytime they have free time, it goes to you, and they see you in a really positive light. It's just showing me like you're a fantasy. They fantasize about like giving you gifts and something specific about seeing you face to face. So maybe you don't see each other very much, but literally like daydreaming about a future and actually marriage. But there's some kind of thing about like having a fear that like the reality would not match the fantasy. They want a do-over. Okay, so this is somebody you have been with before because they want a do-over. seeing your growth. They're showing me literally like the phoenix rising through the ashes. That's how they see you, and why there's this fear, because I fantasize about how great you are and it'd be great to be with you and I want to get married, but there's this fear that like I don't live up to it because you have grown so much and you have changed so much. I build myself up, right? I get these fantasies and I build myself up. I'm gonna do this, and then like I block myself because of this fear. I don't have enough to offer you. I don't have enough to offer you. Why? I'm getting taboo. It would be taboo. It would be taboo. I don't have enough to offer you. I want to say in general, but also there's something specific about financially, and that like, what is this? Like when, if you were together before, it was like taboo for some reason. Like families wouldn't approve, or friends, or something. But you're like the biggest regret of their life. And they're like constantly looking at like old memories or listening to old music and looking at pictures, and there's a strong past connection, but it's like complicated. And for some reason it's like at the time it was inappropriate. It was, again, taboo. I don't know why, but it's like you're not thinking of them as much as they're thinking of you. Maybe you did for a while, for a long while, but like now you're not thinking of them as much as they're thinking of you. And they're like, you'd be very surprised if they did approach. But they're gonna. This year. But I just keep seeing like dragon feet. And it's a shock for you. Because again, at this, maybe that's not right now, maybe it is right now, but when this happens, like you're not thinking of them as much. I don't know, you got too much going on, or you're healed, or I don't know what, but so it's like a shock when they do. And it could be awkward at first. I don't know what that's about, but like, and you maybe kind of put your guard up. But I don't think this is like a text or a call or something, because the way I'm seeing it is like I'm shocked. Like they're in my face and I'm shocked to see them, or like I'm shocked they popped up, or like kind of throws me off. And again, I feel like it's awkward, and it may not be like the nicest interaction at first, because I feel like you're not really thinking about this person, and like I'm doing my thing, and now they're like popping up, and I'm shocked, and I'm guarded. And probably like I'm all of a sudden flooded with all these, oh, that's right, I'm mad at you, or oh, that's right, I'm, you're guarded. And it's like if their approach isn't right, you're gonna like withdraw. Nope, that's all they're giving me. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be uncomfortable, and they're being guided to approach correctly, because like I said, if they don't, you're gonna withdraw. So good luck to them.